So feeling pretty unmotivated at the skate park, so I figured to kind of get the stoke back, I would teach a random trick tip. And so I figured the one that I'd be trying to teach today is switch front blunt on this quarter pipe. And I picked this one in particular because it's the one that I actually learned it on. And for me, I think it's a little easier for people to grasp than regular front blunt, mainly because I feel like where you situate your feet and your body weight on it, it naturally throws you into the ramp a little bit better. And also having a steeper ramp means that you'll have more time to rotate the trick into the ramp versus trying it on a bank or something like that where you might end up under-rotating and having to compensate for it. So a couple prerequisite tricks that I might want to try on this, or that you might want to try, I should say, before jumping straight into it that'll help translate is switch blunts to regular. So you'd be going here to, and then, so that'll help you get situated and comfortable so you have the lock-in down. Next, two things I would recommend, you don't absolutely need to do them, but will help you learn to rotate your body in there, would be switch front rock and roll. So we're talking about rock and rolling this way. That's going to help you with the wind up and bringing your shoulders back in. And then another one that would be good for translating it would be a switch frontside grind on this. Because again, it's helping you rotate your shoulders in, and on that trick in particular, if you end up kind of coming in under rotated, you learn how to put pressure on your front foot and help you kind of slide and correct in, which is something that'll help on switch front blunts because sometimes you're not fully wound up, but you can make it still. And so once you kind of practice those things and get the motion, the only thing left is to do the switch front blunt. So something else, something else that helps with that trick and helping you rotate is your foot positioning. That's pretty much the whole trick in my eyes. So what you'll end up doing is your front foot will end up being kind of situated behind the bolts right here. And I like to have my toe hanging off a little bit because whenever you do this trick, your foot tends to shift as it's trying to pull the board around. And if you start with your foot too far in, it's going to slide back to here and you'll land a little bit off balance. And then for my back foot, instead of like a traditional front blunt where you're a little bit more square on your back foot, on switch front blunt, I like to kind of have my foot in this pocket because then I can pinch the coping with my heel to keep me stalled, and then it'll actually help me send it behind me a little bit easier. But that's pretty much the gist of that. The only thing to really look for as far as like mistakes that are a little common is getting a little bit too much speed because you're thinking about the wind up, you're thinking about the lock-in, which in reality, it's just a switch blunt, pinch your heel, just enough speed to get to the top of the coping, and then just throwing your shoulders in. But that's my trick tip. Hopefully it helps, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one.